Two of the victims from yesterday's mass shooting at Florida State University could go home today. Classes are canceled today. Two people were killed and 6 others hospitalized following the attack. This is new video that we are showing you, eyewitness video. The suspected gunman was also wounded. Neither of the victims who died were students. The suspect was identified as 20-year-old Phoenix Eichner. Investigators say he's the stepson of a former sheriff's deputy in Leon County. It is believed to have used her former service weapon turned personal weapon in the shooting. Officials say he invoked his right to not speak with police. Several survivors of the 2018 deadly mass shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, were among students on campus during the shooting. 17 people were killed in that attack. Stephanie Horowitz is a master's student at FSU, and she spoke with CBS Mornings about what it was like to survive both acts of gun violence.
I never thought it would happen to me for the first time, and here we are, and unfortunately this is America for you. After surviving the Parkland school shooting at Stoneman Douglas back in 2018, I was a freshman. After that day, I kind of woke up every morning thinking that it could be my last day. I was afraid for my life every step that I took, and I've come a long way over that time, and I've gotten to a place over these last couple of years where I didn't fear for my life anymore, and I was able to walk around campus and feel safe, and here we are yet again, and that was taken away from me for a second time.
CBS News reporter Kati Weis is in Tallahassee following the story. CBS News senior coordinating producer for the Crime and Public Safety Unit, Anna Schecter, is here with me in studio. Kati, let's start with you. You're outside the hospital where they just gave an update about the victims. What are you learning?
Well, good afternoon. We're learning a lot of new details at this hour. I think there's a bit of a dichotomy here. You know, earlier today, I spent the morning at the campus right outside of the student union where this incident took place. And there it was very much a solemn, somber feeling. Students were returning to, get their bags, that they had to leave behind yesterday during the chaos. Students very frustrated, angry, concerned, full of anguish, and wanting answers. Here at the hospital, there is a bit of a glimmer of hope with the messaging that we've received, knowing that the 6 patients who were injured in this shooting are all expected to make a full recovery. That's something that we're learning at this hour. Physicians just spoke with us, telling us about how it involved an all-hands-on-deck approach to help these folks get that treatment that they needed quickly. In fact, 2 patients within the hour of arriving here at the Tallahassee Memorial Hospital campus, they were already in surgery. We know that 3 patients in total had to have surgeries yesterday, including abdominal and facial type surgeries. So certainly some interesting details about potentially the extent of the kinds of injuries people receive, but also something remarkable. Some patients even arrived here at the hospital with gunshot wounds to their extremities and yet did not need surgery. Were able to be treated and are still expected to make a full recovery. And now 2 of those patients will be going home today, we're told, hopefully. We're still expecting, trying to learn more about when that might be, but certainly a glimmer of good news. Let's take a listen to what one of the physicians had to say as well about these patients.
We in total received 6 patients. All 6 were in stable condition upon arrival. 3 of them did go to the operating room and have since been out of the operating room. All 6 of them today are in stable condition, one which is in fair condition given a serious injury. We do feel that all will make a full recovery.
Now, we know that at least one other patient will need another surgery, but will eventually make a full recovery. In the meantime, 2 other people were tragically killed in this incident, and we're still working to learn more details about them at this hour. We'll keep you posted as we learn more. We'll send it back to you.
Anna, what more do we know about the suspect and how he was able to carry out the shooting?
Well, we just got a new detailed timeline from police about exactly what happened in the hour before he opened fire. At 11 a.m., he arrived at the FSU parking lot, police say. I'm sure they have been scouring all of the surveillance video in and around the campus and are starting to piece this together. So this is what we know at this time. He stayed in the area for about an hour, moving in and out of the vehicle, I assume getting ready. Then at 11:51 a.m., he left the parking garage, and just 5 minutes later, he fired that first shot. What's remarkable about this timeline is that within 4 minutes, he was shot by police at 12 noon. So just an extremely quick response from the campus police who immediately apprehended him. It sounds to me like this could have been way worse based on this new information that we just got. We knew that, but just to see that at 11:58 a.m., 911 calls start to come in, multiple 911 calls come in to report male active shooter. And at 12 p.m., the suspect is shot by responding officers and taken into custody. We did have a shot yesterday that we showed our viewers where he was being loaded into an ambulance and handcuffed, taken into custody. And we also know from police that he declined to answer investigators' questions from the hospital.
Okay. Anna Schecter, thank you. Our thanks to Katie Weis as well.